obviously we grew up in different families and different way of doing things. Whether it's as simple as coming home to dinner every night and eat, to eat supper, or going on vacations, doing everything together, doing more individual stuff.
Well, I have 4 siblings, not including myself. I have my stepdad, Steven, my mom, Nikki, my grandmother, Linda,
Kayla, Jonathan. Probably the most difficult combination. But then, Callie and Jonathan work well. Callie and Kayla, everybody interacts in their own sort of way. Big Bubba John, Bubba Zach,
and they don't have
and then little Bubba John.
Living with the amount of people that I do, it's somewhat challenging.
Kayla's adapted very well. Being the oldest, she's been forced into a parenting role. When I was just single, and although that may breed, I hope that doesn't breed resentment with her, because she's really stepped up. I don't have to worry about her. I know that she's going to take care of her business. She's going to help me take care of mine. Step up and fill the roles that other people may or may not be able to fill.
And the biggest thing that I've seen in kids that have come from blended or divorced families is it's not fair. They feel like one kid is getting lighter chores, and the chore distribution is not fair, or one of them's always in trouble, or one parent's spending all their time with this kid and it's not distributed fairly amongst the kids. If you can put all of these people in one place and somehow make it fair between all these kids, things would run smooth.
Stephen and Nikki and Callie and John and Kayla, they all go out together, like out to eat or something. So, they do pretty well for siblings.
Family? Well, that's the people that you live with. Family it can mean a lot of things.
Family's the people you surround yourself with, you live with, you grow up with, your brothers, your sisters, your kids, your grandparents, aunts, uncles.
Sometimes it's really difficult, and sometimes they adapt well. One of the bigger problems that we've had, that I hear from the parents, is one parent has guardianship, or the primary guardianship, and the kid goes and visits with the other parent. And the other parent does all this stuff. It's like a circus. It's like Disneyland when they go over there, because parents feel bad when they divorce, and then they want to reward the kids and do fun things with them to make it up to them. And so they come back to the primary custodian, and they're angry and they're difficult because it was so much fun over at the other parent's house, and now we've got all these rules and we're getting back in place. So it's hard to make the transition. If you go over here and have fun all weekend, and then you come back and now it's time to brush your teeth, go to bed at 8 o'clock, and all that, it's not fun anymore. And so that's when a lot of the oppositional behavior starts between visitations, one to the other. They don't adapt well with the transitions.
A blended family where all of the children are under the same roof all of the time, it's not as much of a problem as it is when you only get those children every other weekend.
I used to live in 2 households, and I would get to see my dad on the weekends, my biological father, and I would spend the weekdays with my mom, and every once in a while we would do something fun together, whether it was mini golfing or Mid-America, until he passed away last year. My dad, he was a huge part of my life. Through the divorce and the passing of him, I, being the oldest, had to take on this other role as a parent for my siblings and myself. And I'm not going to say it wasn't hard, because it was. And even though I lost him, I still feel like, and I still believe, that even though he's gone, he should still be considered part of family.
Don't make me cry. I work her hard. I push her hard. I don't give her much slack. But I expect a lot out of her. So I just want her to do well, and I really think she will. I don't get to tell her I love her because I'm on her a lot. But I want her to know that I really do love her. You know, she's a good kid.
Though my family is different, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be considered a family. Family shouldn't be defined by blood, even though it may be biological or by marriage. It doesn't matter who you are. Family is family.